Hi, my name is Arthur McCaskey. I am from Boltonsborough, which is a small village near Glastonbury. Some things about me: I do a lot of, in my lifetime I've travelled a lot with my family. I lived in Bali for a year, which was an amazing experience. I'm really into charity work and voluntary work. This summer I'm actually going to Kenya with a company called Camps International to help them rebuild schools, help rural villages rebuild schools and hospitals and buy the mattresses and stuff, which is awesome. Why I want to do acting? I've wanted to do acting for about half my life, since I was 11. I remember the reason why it all started. It was my first performance on stage, which was a spoken word poem. I remember, it was kind of like a rap, but I remember being on stage and I felt in control, like that nothing mattered, and in that moment I was just happy and everyone was loving it and I was loving it, and ever since then I've just wanted to be an actor, so I've been pursuing this career for a long time. Tony Kurz is my hero. He did all the most difficult climbs, but he did them simply. Kurz was an Austrian in the 1930s. Him and his mate Andreas Hinterskosser climbed all over the Alps, put up new routes everywhere. Together they practically invented Alpine style. One summer they decided to cycle from Germany to Switzerland and take on the last great unclimbed wall, the north face of the Eiger. People said it was impossible. They set off one perfect afternoon. About a third of the way up they met two Austrians trying for the face as well, Willy Angier and Eddie Rayner. These guys were good too, so the four of them decided to team up and make an attempt together. 4 days the boys climbed. Little dots on a wall of rock, flies on the side of a house, up and up, dancing past places where climbers had failed before, and they nearly made it. High up near the summit, Willy Angier got hit on the head by a falling rock. He was badly injured and they were forced to climb down. Down climbing is far more dangerous than up climbing. It took them too long, and on the 5th day, they got caught in an avalanche. Hinterskosser disappeared. Rayner was thrown from the cliff. His rope caught Angier and strangled him. Only Tony Kurz is left alive, hanging over an overhanging cliff. Rescuers from the village managed to get close to him, but they can't reach him. Their ropes aren't long enough. He hangs there all night, alone. His right hand freezes solid. He can't climb up or down. He can't even cut the rope and try his luck on a fall because of his frozen hand. There's nothing the rescuers can do. Tony! There's only about 40 feet between them and the crowds of thousands watching it all through their binoculars. But it didn't matter how many people could see him. Tony Kurz was all alone. And he fought. He fought and he fought. He survived a whole night hanging there. Climbed the rope one-handed, untangled it into 3 strands to make it longer. He fought. He tried. He climbed. He cursed. He fought. He fought until he couldn't fight anymore. And he turned and he said to them, clear as a night bell, Ich kann nicht mehr. I can't go on. Beautiful. I catch myself in the mirror as I'm going into the kitchen to get some coffee from the stove, and I take myself by surprise because I look fucking amazing. I put a small bottle of lube in the side pocket of my satchel, and 2 packs of condoms, 1 regular and 1 extra large. I've got a packet of Viagra in my wallet, and some wet wipes, and some Listerine, and my deodorant. A small bottle of poppers, my mobile phone. In my carriage in the subway into Old Town, I'm completely on my own. I hang by the handrail and stare into my reflection. My face is distended by the curve of the window. I look like I've got a remarkably long head. I don't in real life. My head is sort of beautifully proportioned. I take 3 steps as I'm exiting the subway. I feel alert. I feel alive. I come out into the old town by the shops beneath the cathedral, and there's a woman there, staring at me. She's about 40 years old. thick, black, curly hair, eyes like coal. She can't stop looking at me. I can't say I blame her. I need a shirt. There's a woman there, behind the counter at Hugo Boss, with eyes like they're made out of wood. She barely talks to me. She doesn't smile. I ask her, can I put it on here? Can I wear it now? It sits under my jacket, which is old and leather and smells of the 50s, and I've got a pericada scarf from the 70s, which is made of pure silk. And the combination is astonishing. I'm giving myself an erection.